And I'm here with Johan again to introduce our sponsors and partners around the WEEF Award. So,
yeah, first of all, we started with the WEEF project, also the WEEF Index, where everybody is allowed to nominate people for this WEEF Index, which means people who are known for high responsibility in sustainability, in social responsibility, and then we have a jury of 5 people from our 2 editorial teams, from the organizers of the WEEF project, and to find out who we want to nominate and give the award every year.
Exactly. So our jury consists of Don Ackermans. He's the managing director of the Lente Foundation and chair of the WEEF Award. Johan Wiesberg is also part of the team. He's the editor-in-chief of Electronic Praxis. Then we have Tessel Rensenbrink. He's an independent journalist specializing in ethics. Priscilla, who's here at the front, Priscilla Hering-Kuipers, is also a journalist with Elektor, focusing on topics of ethics and sustainability, and also Shenya Panik, our project manager with Elektor and the WEEF organization. Now, the WEEF jury has taken some very clear criteria to look at the index which was submitted by the public to decide who should be highlighted as being the best of our index of 100 people that we're currently building. And some of those criteria are as follows. They were looking at the level of influence, both in media, forums, in social environments, and also with their peers. They're also looking at the level of innovation that they're bringing to the table, including, for example, integration with other partners, with the SDGs as defined by the UN, and also at their willingness to share those ideas and concepts with their peers. And this is probably the most critical part of the challenges that everybody is facing around this topic, is understanding best practice, what works, how deep to go, and which ethical goals to follow. So I think with that, we'll invite our guests up to the stage. We have here with us today Dr. Pfeiffer. Dr. Pfeiffer from the Munich Messe München group. Would you like to come and join us on the stage?
The CEO.
The CEO from the Messe München, a critical part of all of these exhibitions that run here and also worldwide. When we looked at the Electronica themes for this year, sustainability is a large part of what's going on and what you've built the Electronica experience around. Maybe you could tell us why sustainability was so important to you as organizers.
Yes, first of all, we are happy to have this premiere with us, and thanks a lot to you, Mr. Ackermans and Mr. Wiesberg and all your team members to have this fantastic idea. And of course, it's all about sustainability. Some people tell us, I cannot no longer hear this word sustainability, but actually it is what matters. And we are fair organizers. We have a lot of industry segments here: building industry, electronics industry, automation industry, sports industry here. And in the end, we offer a platform to exchange ideas, to present innovations, and in the end, what are the key challenges in the world? And the key challenge is, of course, what about the climate in the future? How can we live, let me say, not in a better world, but in a world which can exist and where we can bring advantages and benefits to the people? And therefore, it is a key aspect to be sustainable. For example, at Messe München, we are here in a relatively new fair site. It's 20 years old, 22 years old. Above on the roofs there are solar panels. We have clever drainages for our water systems. We have a lot of interesting things how to save energy when we are heating or when we are cooling. And I think this is always the same thing, how can we attract young persons, talented persons? They ask us, what is your contribution to a sustainable world, a better world? And I think we can offer a lot and can answer all the questions of the young people. And therefore, sustainability, it's all about our future. And therefore, we are a cornerstone, and for us, it is a cornerstone to present ourselves as sustainable, but we are not making any greenwashing to be really sustainable. And we are happy to have the industries here with us, which enable us to be sustainable. And I've just learned it's all about electronics, and you are pursuing an all-electric society.
Thank you very much. And then, I mean, we look at exhibitions. Thank you. We look at exhibitions, we come here and see everything built up. It doesn't seem very sustainable when we're bringing in all these materials and carpets and woods and everything to make a show that essentially we're creating a village for 5 days. How do we balance the ethics of building an exhibition where just so as we can meet against, obviously the alternatives meeting online?
Yeah, I don't want to answer the question by pointing that there is no carpet on the floor, only on some square meters. But what technologies, innovations need is exchange between persons, in person, not only digitally. And now you can think about it. Here are traveling about 60, 70,000 people from all over the world to one spot. And they have meetings, not with one person, not with 10 persons, probably with 15, 20, 30 persons from all over the world. Meeting place for the next 4 days is Munich. So consider if everybody would travel and have these contacts by his own, by her own, to go to Asia, to go to the Americas. It's much more efficient to have, not every month, but in this case, every 2 years, one meeting place where you can really fix problems for the future, showcase innovations, and have the community focused on 4 days. So I think this is a key answer to your question. I think you save travels and you save time.
Super. Well, I for one, are very grateful to have this opportunity to meet in person with other people every year at exhibitions, and I think you've balanced the ethical dilemma associated around these events. So thank you very much.